everyone. I'm Davis Ferguson, Solutions Consultant and host of Digging In with Davis. In our recent holiday special, Kevin Owsley and I recapped our top 7 favorite releases from 2025, features designed to help you work smarter and get even more out of Kahua. Now that we've wrapped up this year, we also want to give you a quick look ahead at what's coming next. There's a lot to be excited about in 2026, and joining me to share an early peek is someone who's right at the center of it all. I'm here with Damion Loew, VP of Product at Kahua. Welcome, Damion.
Hey Davis, thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So before we jump into the future, I'd love to start with a quick look back. What was your favorite release from 2025?
We released so many great features last year. I mean, this is so hard. This is like, sort of like your kids. You can't really pick a favorite. Two features that really come to mind to me. They strengthen our cost management offering. It's the best cost management solution in the market today. It's around multi-project documents and master service agreements. Great way to help our customers managing their contractual obligations, multi-project documents around being able to contract out at the program level, and then master service agreements, of course, which lets you define all the terms and conditions around your contractual obligations, and then you can set, the scope and the amounts in each individual project. So really excited about those two pieces of functionality that went out this past year.
Yeah, I think those are great examples. As we look ahead, what themes or priorities are shaping the product direction for 2026?
The one that really comes to mind to me, and this is a question I get asked all the time, it's around AI. You know, so you're going to see a heavy influence in 2026 around AI. Our philosophy around AI is really around trust, security. All of our AI tools, we will host ourselves. We're not going to push any data out to any sub processors. It's enterprise grade level AI. So some of these ideas and use cases for AI that we're looking at for 2026 are those things to help our end users perform those time consuming tasks, right? Extracting content from your title block as you're uploading your hundreds of drawings on your project, or being able to extract out my submittal registry from specs, and even looking at photos or recorded videos when I'm doing my punch list walk and generating those punch list items based on either the photo or video.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I imagine a lot of these ways we're innovating come from feedback from customers from across the industry. Is there one challenge you're really aiming to help them solve more efficiently in 2026?
Yeah, very high level, one of the things that we always hear from our customers that's very challenging is collaboration, with external business partners. And this is not a problem that's unique to just Kahua. It's any system that's in the marketplace today. So we're doing several things next year to attack this. First of all, we're going to be streamlining our onboarding process, make it a lot easier for those external parties to register to Kahua, as well as accept all of the data that's being shared with them. So we're also enhancing our Kahua network functionality. This is what allows external parties to pass data back and forth. We want to make that easier for them to set up and configure. It really helps with regard to reduction of duplicate data entry or potentially mistyping information into multiple systems. This allows you to pass data back and forth. And then we're also looking at some integrations to help our project stakeholders collaborate. For example, an integration with Newforma to allow, those architects that are reviewing submittals or RFIs to manage that in their own system. And then, last but not least, around the collaboration front, this goes back to the AI approach. We're investigating solutions to help AI read some of that unstructured data. So, for example, I could upload a PDF of an invoice and extract that data out and automatically log it as an invoice in Kahua.
So these are some big enhancements, but some
Yeah.
of the more popular enhancements in 2025 were those smaller, high impact improvements designed to make Kahua just a much more smoother experience. Can we expect more of this type of improvement in 2026 as well?
Absolutely. One of our themes for next year is simplicity. So our end users each release are going to continue to see these quality of life improvements. One item that I have in mind that's coming up pretty soon here is an all-in-one breadcrumb. It's going to help users navigate to different projects, select them, set them as active, regardless of their location in the hierarchy. And so a lot of these smaller enhancements that you mentioned, the source of them really come from our user experience research program. Our UX team conducts interviews with all kinds of different users of Kahua, whether they are entry level engineers or executives, whether they're in the field or in the office, doesn't matter. We like to conduct these interviews to learn what our customers and end users like about Kahua, what they don't like, where we can improve. So, highly recommend for anyone that would like to participate, send an email to research@kahua.com and then get you on the list. This is a great way to have your voice heard and potentially get some of those high impact enhancements added into the product.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, without giving away anything you can't share yet, what areas of the platform are you most excited about evolving in 2026?
Well, I can share this one. We showed this at our Enabling Innovation conference this past October. This is around reimagining our K-Builder tool. As you may know, our vision at Kahua is to enable the industry to innovate. So in 2026, we'll be introducing our K-Builder Canvas tool. And this is going to allow a non-technical person to build apps using natural language. Like I said, we shared this at our Enabling Innovation conference this past October, and more details about how to get access to this preview are going to be sent out in January.
Awesome. Yeah, from what I've seen of that, I'm really excited for it. Are there any new product areas or major initiatives you're excited about to introduce in 2026 that you can give us another early hint about?
We've got so many new apps and features that we have on the roadmap for 2026. One thing that we get asked about all the time is office collaboration, having multiple users in the same Word file or Excel spreadsheet at the same time. A lot of customers have this enabled in their corporate environment. We'll be enabling the same type of functionality directly in Kahua. Word file, Excel spreadsheet that's stored in the Kahua repository. You can have multiple people open those up, co-author them, collaborate on those files, and all of that content is stored still in Kahua. We also have several new apps on the horizon, an e-discovery app, which helps around legal claims and Freedom of Information Act requests, records retention functionality to automatically archive or purge data after retention policy expires, and lots of other great new apps. Keep an eye on those release notes. We are moving to quarterly releases next year. So once per quarter, we'll be publishing out our release notes and introducing a lot of this great new functionality.
Awesome. Well, 2026 sounds like it's going to be a big year for Kahua. Damion, thanks so much for joining me. I'm excited about what's shaping up to be a truly transformational year for what customers can do when using Kahua. If you'd like to learn more or you're planning for how to adopt these upcoming enhancements in your organization, reach out to your customer success manager or request a demo, and we'll connect you with the right Kahua team member. And of course, stay tuned for more episodes of Digging In with Davis.